Welcome back, everyone, to hearing some LGBTQ memes because, well, I like the LGBTQ community, they seem to like me, and I like memes, so let's get reading. Snoo. If I'm trans, God, give me a sign. The sign. Alright. There's no way that was an accident. It might not have been an order from up high, but whoever was stacking those cans knew what they were doing. Frequent good. I'll just leave this here. Anyone who thinks homosexuality is a choice is someone who made the choice to be straight. That might very well be a good point. I don't think it's one-to-one, but I really think there's a lot of people that are bi or pan or ace or any other form of actively in between that believe, because they feel the same way to both, that it is a choice to be attracted. I also think there are people that are only attracted to their own sex and also make that through repression. To be honest, I'm not sure why I pointed at the people in the middle. It's everyone, really. There is a silent number of people who are living like that, and we have no way of knowing how big that number is. But we genuinely have no way of knowing, because only a handful of them are open enough that you can tell. Plot dime. Good job, Scottish Rails. Seen our Pride of Scott rail train yet? Don't worry if not. It'll be wearing this design until it needs repainted in 2029. I actually really respect that they're pointing out, at this time we will repaint it because the train needs to be repainted. And they aren't saying, oh yes, this is a permanent change. We'll be wearing this until it's time to repaint it. I respect that too, actually. That is A-okay by me. The whole idea that, oh, well, it's gay, therefore it has to always stay gay is nonsense. I take it you'll also be painting one in straight colors, or will we be discriminated against? Straight people aren't punched in the face for holding hands with their life partner, nor are they executed in other countries simply for being straight. Please educate yourself on the matter before commenting such nonsense. Fast bone supremacy. Trans jello shot with gummy shark. Oh, that looks good. A little dollop of whipped cream. I want. The Pucky Rooster, seen on a walk through Boston. Aw, that's nice. Not I have no idea how that name's supposed to be pronounced. I'm sorry. One joke, except it's wholesome. Respect my trans homies, or I'm gonna identify as your frickin' problem. Listen, I know it's a bit of an overused joke. I get it. It's been kind of overdone at this point. First guy who did it was really funny, but it has kind of gotten old. However, if you are actually saying it and mean it, it is less of a joke and more of a mission statement. Personally, for me, it is a mission statement. Eskimo Reddit, a little PSA for y'all. Queer-owned business means nothing anymore. OpenAI and Platter are both queer-owned businesses. I don't care enough about AI to figure out how to pronounce that properly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If this is how you find out both Sam Altman and Peter Thiel are gay, I'm sorry. And don't be. That's a great reason to find out, because let's be honest here, it's none of our frickin' business what their alphabet is. Unless they choose to share it. I actually have found this in the wild as well. I'm too lazy to look it up now, but people have pointed out stuff like, oh yeah, that's like saying, the comparison I think you called out was J.K. Rowling as a woman means that women-owned businesses mean nothing. And yes, that is accurate. As lovely as it is to support these types of people, at the same time, being gay, being a woman, being a person of color, blah, 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 all these things. I say blah, blah, blah because of examples, not because I'm trying to disrespect it, but none of these things mean that you are good. And I think when it comes to social activism and voting with your dollar, people have kind of lost track of that a little. Just because we agree with them on something or a part of their identity is in fact mistreated in a lot of places does not mean that this business should be trusted. Kane 666. Help with flags. Human. That's beautiful. I love this more than I should probably, but like, yeah. To Big J. All about interpretation, I guess. If God defines sex as between a man and a woman, then two dudes bone, it's not sex and therefore not a sin. Hey, she can't do that. Shoot her or something. Conscious quitter. Nick's owner James Dolan Deep State. I don't know these names, and I will point out right now that I'm probably going to butcher all of them. Using facial recognition tech, the Knicks surveilled a trans woman, tracking her every move out of fear she'd show up on MSG's TV broadcast. And they can do that with any enemy of Jim Dolan. This is what billionaires do when we don't stop them. Regulate tech, protect trans people, and take back our government from the oligarchs. And I might not know the names, but I'll tell you right now, if you decide that it's okay to do this to the trans women, then indeed they will do this to all their enemies. They now have the power, and now is pretty much our only shot at proving to them that they're not allowed to use it. Because if they get away with it once, they think they can get away with it again. This isn't just true for this one scenario, this is true for like pretty much any tech scenario. How tech ended up in such a difficult spot. Because they kept being allowed to get away with this stuff. American Lyman. Grindr hosted White House party last night, not satire. Massive crowd of DC elite turn out for Grindr's first ever pre-White House correspondence dinner party. Interesting. It is proven. This is a real thing, by the way. Grindr, and I believe there's a couple others like it, will actually full-on struggle with their bandwidth when mega crowds end up moving like this. Which is, kind of freaking hilarious to me. I'm kind of surprised that Grindr decided to host, though. I don't know what to do with that information, but it's interesting. Michael Alfredson. This made me laugh harder than it should. Oh, out of context comics. I like this subreddit, actually. Heads, you're straight. Tails, you're gay. But it keeps landing on its side. Okay, that either means that you are bi / pan or you are ace. I assume is the implication, one of the two. Bennett Fox, it be like that. Gay, fuck him. Lesbian, fuck her. Bisexual, fuck them. Polysexual, fuck many of them. Pansexual, fuck them all, I don't care. Omnisexual, fuck them all, but differently. Demisexual, fuck you in particular. Queer, fuck this. Straight, fuck that. Asexual, fuck no. Line of inquiry. This has bugged me so much whenever homophobes bring it up. Okay, this is the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Yep. And Ezekiel says that their sin was not aiding the poor and needy. Yep. Whereas in Genesis, their sin is being inhospitable and attempting to force themselves upon angels. That makes sense to me. Then this has nothing to do with homosexuality. Being gay is sodomy. The Big J. Zoro teaching Nami about non-binary pronouns. What? It's not he? Then what? They, probably. Sampera. OC. Visible. Transgender Day of Visibility was this past week, but I feel so visible already. When people stare, when ads fearmonger, I wear a wig to creep in girls' room. When politicians attack, trans is anti-God and must be exterminated. It's tiring, it must be. Some cis friends told me so. I know just introduced a cruel bathroom, but enough. It's too exhausting and depressing to hear about this all the time. They get so tired they drift away. I'll see you around. Maybe they'd be less tired if they were trans. Then they wouldn't have to hear about it. They'd only have to live it. That's dealer. Just something that has to be said by me. Me, all of you. If you're not accepted by your parents, I'm your parent now. It can be really hard to find a community that will actually care about you. I really hope I am able to make some people feel a little bit safer in the world. At least for a couple minutes. Not to be all parasocial on you and be like, yes, I'm actually here to rescue you individually, yes. But like, I do hope I can at least give you a little bit of a break, you know? Just a couple minutes of rest. Makes a world of difference. Sam Para. Shut up. In a memoriam in Texas Tech, Chancellor Adam Clatfords, the former Republican state representative and senator, the university is banning speech on LGBTQ plus A topics. I butchered pronouncing that, but I don't think I could do it any better. I'm sorry. This policy aims to treat queer people as if we don't exist. They want us silenced. I've learned a lot in my first 2 years of hormone replacement therapy. Makeup, fashion, walking in heels, but thank God for one thing. I never learned how to shut up. Queer Demi, queer Mothman. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so freaking cool. That is awesome. And we'll cut it there. I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube malarkey. You all know the drill. And with that said, I wish you all an absolutely fantastic week.